We fought the government forces that came to purge our village, and were cut down. And now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory. A mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. And thank you, Ziluan. Take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my... You did well. I officially pronounce you cured. Yes. There is nothing more to be done. Well, I haven't really... I've always thought of visiting the land where my father studied. As for you, Ziluan, now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. My, how you've changed. The old you would have never said such a thing. Back then you were a what? But yes, our journey has been... On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like your... I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Chuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Ziluan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
Gave me some medicine when I got...
I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm made of.
Scars left by Libu's assault truly wound. even with such an eminent family.
What does peace even look like? I sure don't know.
Hey, did you hear? Yuan Shao's main force is coming down south.
They say it's 10 times the size of ours. We can't win this fight.
And I hear we're almost out of supplies, too. It's all over for us.
Line up. We will now begin our training.
Lord Eugene, surely now isn't the time.
Yeah! Why should we train when we're gonna die here?
Get moving. Anyone who talks back to a superior officer will be punished. Your job now is not to cower. It is to fulfill your duty as soldiers of Cao Cao's army. Continue to train yourselves until your fear and hesitation are gone. Understood?
Sir! Everyone, get in line.
Yuan Shao's army is as massive as the rumors say. Maintaining it must require a great deal of supplies. I've heard from Lord Guojia about the battle in Puyang. It sounds as though supplies won the day, and I think that may once again be the deciding factor in this battle. What do you think? My thoughts exact. Even a massive army cannot wage war without food or weapons. I will go propose striking at their supply routes. I am sure Lord Cao Cao will be open to the idea.
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think of it.
Children remain innocent and unflappable.
I just saw a cat made of wood moving on its own.
Best keep up with your weapon maintenance.
Going with the flow has gotten me this far. But it'd be nice if the flow could stop for a minute.
Take that! Wanderers are pretty common in this day.
This town has gotten bigger, now that I
Lord
think about
Zuluan has it asserted.
What does peace even look like?
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt, and there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down.
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. Farewell, Zheng Liao.
Nothing more must be said. Press on, friend, and walk your own path.
I am in your debt. I have sworn to live and die at Liu Bei's side. And that is where I must go. It's you. I must also bid you farewell. Lord Cao Cao has granted me permission to return to Liu Bei. And I will do so today. I will of course bring them to his side. But I cannot have them wandering aimlessly. I must scout ahead and find him first. There is much I owe you. While this may be goodbye, it has been an honor to fight alongside you. Once again, I, Guan Yu, will never forget this debt. I do not know where we may meet again, but when we do, let us test our strength once more.
Better than most just being able to live.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks.
The scars left by the Weebu's assault, truly.
Everything's gotten so expensive. The doctor gave me some medicine when I got...
Hear the way Lord Zhang...
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out.
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say...
Well, this is unusual. Lord Guojia.
I feel we're still missing something decisive for the upcoming battle. So much already plays to our benefit, but we still lack the final push to get...
How unlike you. Weren't you just telling us to wait for opportunities to present themselves?
Even I would like some control over the battle.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, Lord Shun...
Lord Cao Cao is calling for all of you. A letter was brought in from Xu Yong of Yuan Shao's army.
A man known to both Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao, serving directly under Yuan Shao, I believe. I'm curious to see what a message from an acquaintance like him contains. You must be too, Lord...
I suppose. Let us hope it's good news. One letter could very well turn the tide of war. My, things are becoming...
Now that is why everyone's afraid of Lord Guojia.
Xu Yo of Yuan Shao's army has sent us a letter. He is unhappy with Yuan Shao and is ready to surrender. He's also included some other pertinent information.
If I may, precisely what is he unhappy about?
That Yuan Shao favors corrupt advisors, prioritizing their suggestions above all. Not only does he reject earnest plans in favor of theirs, but he even imprisons his most loyal servants.
I'm glad you are not like him, my lord.
I suppose that is the essence of Yuan Shao as a leader.
Thinking back on it, he was always prone to these bad habits. He would show kindness to those who respected him, but enmity toward any who dared to oppose him. But that is irrelevant. According to Xu Yo, supplies for Yuan Shao's army are being gathered in Wu Chao. He says the defenses there are weak, and that it will easily fall if attacked. The man is selfish and greedy, but he would not try to trick me in such a roundabout way.
Then let us gather the officers.
Aye, we bring Yuan Shao's fate to an end.
The difference in strength is clear to see. In terms of pure numbers, we stand no chance. So, we must first attack the heart of the enemy.
And by heart, you mean their supplies?
That's right. We will send out 2 units from Guandu to attack both the supply line and their stock of provisions.
Lord Shu Huang, we will have you lead the unit attacking the supply line.
I will not let you down. My men and I will do whatever it takes.
Lord Cao Cao will lead the other unit himself. We have received word that the enemy has a storehouse in Wu Chao that is poorly defended.
Really?
Our scout was certain of it. Chuan Yu Chong is defending the provisions. We will attack him and burn the lot. The success of this plan rides on the element of surprise. The enemy cannot find out what we're up to. And even if we can conceal our true motives, if Guandu falls before the attack is complete...
So we must make sure that Yuan Shao's army in Guandu is dealt with before we even...
An assault to their defenses and a surprise attack. If either, let us all play to our strengths and do everything in our power. If we can accomplish that, then victory is assured. Fear not. In this battle, we will show the world our true strength.
Well, is everyone here?
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The time has come. We shall finally face Yuan Shao and finish this. My elite soldiers, pour your sweat and blood into our efforts to grasp victory here. All my might.
This incredible formation is the embodiment of our strength. Onward, with your heads held high. Our military might is overwhelming. That much is plain to see. All we have to do is forge ahead and crush them underfoot. Turbulent times force even friends to fight one another. I've no other choice.
fight back, despite our imposing show of force. We'll just have to strive harder to break their spirit.
Take this! The enemy is sending forward transport units. Now is the time. Sever their supply line! Let's go.
The enemy has set its sights on the Guandu garrison. We'll head to Wu Chao and aim for their provisions. We are at a critical junction, so I shall go as well. I leave the defense of the base to you. I am counting on you. The time has come. We shall finally face Yuan Shao and finish this. My elite soldiers, pour your sweat and blood into our efforts to grasp victory here.
This incredible formation is the embodiment of our strength. Onward, with your heads held high. Our military might is overwhelming. That much is plain to see. All we have to do is forge ahead and crush them underfoot.
Alright, our transports are ready. Let's go! The supplies we bring to our forces shall bolster their efforts! The enemy is sending forward transport units. Now is the time. Sever their supply line! Advance with all my
They choose to fight back despite our imposing show of force.
The time has come. We shall finally face Yuan Shao and finish this. My elite soldiers, pour your sweat and blood into our efforts to grasp victory here.
This incredible formation is the embodiment of our strength. Onward, with your heads held high. Our military might is overwhelming. That much is plain to see. All we have to do is forge ahead and crush them underfoot. They choose to fight back despite our imposing show of force. We'll just have to strive harder to break their spirit.
Alright, our transports are ready. Let's go! The supplies we bring to our forces shall bolster their efforts! The enemy is sending forward transport units. Now is the time. Sever their supply line! Advance! All my might!
The enemy has set its sights on the Guandu garrison. We'll head to Wu Chao and aim for their provisions. We are at a critical jungle, so I shall go as well. I leave the defense of the base to you.
Such turbulent times force even friends to fight one another. I've no other choice.
Our march is about to commence. Onward! Attack the Guandu garrison! Begin the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Defend it to the last. Let not a single man through. March forward.
officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy force is tremendous in scale. If we don't galvanize our forces, we'll be swallowed up in an instant.
Deliver the provisions, everyone. Come. Let us attack with renewed vigor.
My apologies. But I must fall back.
Witnessing. Another victim has fallen before me.
Oh my.
Gotcha.
Oh my.
The Eastern battlefront seems to be going well for us. Perhaps we should push on now. I would like to draw the enemy's attention away from Wu Qiao.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Forward.
Each one of Cao Cao's men is worth 10 of ours. We have no chance. We must retreat. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pretty dicey there. Last thing I want is a repeat of that.
Incredible. We were able to repel such a large force. I can hardly believe we actually pulled it off.
Let's go. Open it.
This is the fate of all who oppose me.
This territory belongs to us. I can now expand on my strategies.
One more stepping stone.
This
on my path to true might
is ours. I see the position has been secured. This should prevent the enemy from building more weapons.
You run in looking for fate. How thoughtless.
All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Let's go. An opening. Let's go. An opening. Concentrate. Break you. Bear witness. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. This territory is ours. Let's go.
This is the fate of all who oppose me.
Ambush from Cao Cao's forces. He left the garrison undefended?
We have to drive them back. We cannot allow Wu Qiao to fall into their hands, no matter what.
There's some commotion to the north. Could Wu Qiao be under attack?
I was prepared for this the moment I set foot on the battlefield. We shall fight together with all we have to muster.
idea of her standing
enemy
and fight
officer
together
has
with
been
us?
defeated.
This is no time to cower in the face of Cao Cao's forces.
Let's do this! With her at our side, our spirits will remain strong.
This is our chance to turn this battle around. With all the officers guarding this area to the sword.
All my might.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Things may not end well for us at this rate.
Outstanding show of skill. You are a true
enemy
warrior
officer
of the Three Kingdoms.
has been
Through
defeated.
and through.
The enemy officer has been
Caocao's
defeated.
army. They are a veritable storm, shaking the House of Yuan and this era to their very core.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We can't go on.
Concentrate.
All my might.
The enemy officer
Our guards are
has been defeated.
Well done. Now we shall obliterate the morale of Yuan Shao's men. Burn it all! Set their provisions ablaze!
Reporting! Chao is burning! All our provisions are up in flames!
What did you say? Damn you, Cao Cao. Now you've done it. The winds have changed direction. Now blow in our favor. This is our chance to crush Yuan Shao. Now advance!
This should work well in dampening their spirits. Still, the enemy is great in number. Now the real fight begins.
It is my duty to clear the way for Cao Cao. No matter how formidable the foe may be.
Victory is at hand. Keep up the pace.
Let's go. A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. Guess you want to die.
Intertwining of our fates ends here and now.
On the pride of the UN, I shall crush our enemies. Everyone, steel yourselves and form rank.
Behold, the might of the proud house of UN. All units, prepare to attack. We're looking for a chance to strike. Bring down the commanding officers, and will suffer heavy loss.
Commendable display. You really are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer
You have done well
has been
to come
defeated.
this far, Caocao. Yet, you are still greatly outnumbered.
Surely in all your wisdom, you have realized the truth, that you cannot possibly win this battle.
Many impossible feats have been performed during this struggle. They all seem to have slipped your notice. The fierce warriors that fight under my banner are worth 10 times their number. Soon, you'll know how deep my strength runs.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. I'll not hear a single argument otherwise.
Overcome all odds to make it this far. We've both exhausted our respective talents. A true battle among battles. As such, I, John Hu, shall put everything on the line. Officer, I fought with everything I had to the very end. Although defeated, I've never been so light-hearted.
While others mainly boasted superior numbers, he displayed his superior skill. It would be a terrible waste to dispose of him here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take. I don't know how much more I can My forces were vast, and yet
the enemy officer has been defeated.
How am I being defeated?
The generosity of your family is widely known. It has drawn this large army to your side. I cannot deny such a feat, Yuan Shao. But with great numbers,
the enemy officer
many voices
has been defeated.
An inability to make quick decisions. In war, that is a weakness you cannot afford. I do not hesitate. I pay no mind to insignificant voice. That is what sets me apart. I impose my will by force, and my will is to bring peace to the land. Take this.
Need the interloper in the midst. Forcing us to break off our assault! Another victim has fallen before me! We need to make this decisive. I am sorry to have to be a burden
Officer,
on you.
You must be kidding!
Let's go.
This is the end for you, Yuan Shao. Time to finish this.
The battle is decided, but I will not flee. I shall lead my forces into oblivion to honor the proud who have climbed. Take this.
possibly drive you to charge so recklessly into the fray?
That's the spirit. You are a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
All my might! The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this!
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Bear witness to my power.
Looking rough. Starting to get fatigued.
This territory, this right, is ours.
Thank you for rushing in to save me. Help me be free from this predicament.
I regret that I must implore you for aid like this. But your presence sets my mind at ease. All my might! All my might! The enemy officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my power.
That's loose. There must be something I can do.
This territory is ours. Let's go.
When you're by my side, I feel empowered. I ask for your assistance.
Finished. Bring him down. You should be off.
I am defeated. Cao Cao has defeated me. What does he possess that I do not?
Let's go, go!
So we've lost him. No matter. We have done enough. Even he will not be able to recover from such a loss. Yuan Shao. You once told me that you would be the one to restore the entire land. I suppose history will prove who was right. You were a man of true virtue. Another time, you might have been the victor. But it seems history would not accept you as the hero that will bring these wars to an end. Let us go, Zluan. We have stepped over many bodies to get here. We have much left to do.
Caocao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
As of yesterday, Yuan Shao is no more.
But his sons now continue his legacy. They have set up a stronghold in Ji province.
Ji will not fall easily.
On the contrary, before his death, Yuan Shao made one fatal error.
Oh?
He didn't appoint a true successor. Isn't that right, Lord Jiashu?
Correct. And wars over succession are very common in such times. Yuan Shao knew as much, and I believe he intended for his youngest son, Yuan Cheng, to take over.
But he passed before he could set that in stone. The brothers have already begun fighting. It may make things easier than when Yuan Shao was alive.
Lord Goja.
Sorry I'm late. I may have had a little too much to drink last night. I found myself giving in to any number of temptations. I'm afraid my weaknesses were exploited.
How rare to see a mighty strategist in such a state.
Men are as surprising as the world around them. Who would have thought the Yuan family's grip on Hebei would end up so loose today? Several officers surrendered to us in Guandu. They may be able to help us take Hebei for ourselves.
Oh, it's you. Thank you. Leaving the House of Yuan was difficult, but I have long awaited this day. That ideal battlefield we spoke of. I believe joining you is the best way to fight. Though I may have once been your enemy, I am honored to now fight by your side. It is truly a pleasure. I understand your apprehension. But I suppose all I can do is earn your trust through my deeds. Still, Lord Yuan Shao's children and the rest of his family remain in control of Hie. It is my hope that they will not be involved in our future battles. Especially knowing that Lord Yuan Shi's wife will protect the Yuan family at all costs. Yes, a capable woman, as brave as any warrior I know. It could be said that she is the one who keeps the Yuan family and their troops going. But do not be mistaken. I too am a man of war. Should they stand in our way, I will not hesitate to strike them down. However, in these troubled times, it does not do to be completely heartless.
Lord Li Dian may be friendly and approachable, but he's quite the intellectual, they say.
Hey, thanks for coming. I know you're busy. A place to eat, of course. And there's gonna be mountains of... Remember what I said about continuing to work the field? Well, I managed to get enough for a meal, so I had them cook it up for you. It's all as fresh as can be. Eat as much as you want. Where I'm from, we do these harvest festivals each year. Boy, wonder how the folks are doing back home. The vegetables we grew there were so fresh, too. We helped each other out and worked hard. So we had some amazing, but then some no-good bureaucrat. Kids went hungry when we got hit with droughts. But that was nothing compared to being leeched on by greedy officials. Yeah, we thought it was crazy too. We just kept up. We thought that's just the way things are. So when we met Lord Cao Cao, Now that was a surprise. Whenever I look at him, I feel like our hard work really will end up. He's an amazing man. If I can work the fields again under Lord Cao Cao's rule, and you can help me dig up dirt. Hey, what's with the formality? You're a buddy of mine, and a good one. A lot's happened, sure, but I hope we can still spend some time together after the war. I bet we can work a really big place with the two of us. Oops, the food's getting cold. There's plenty here to fill ourselves up on. Food, oh.
Lord Shu Huang occasionally comes by to purchase gifts of appreciation for his troops. Okay, quiz time. What post did Lord Cao Cao take up as soon as he came of age? Give up? He was captain?
Yep.
Lord Shichu started a field nearby, working on it whenever he can. What an admirable man.
Lord Guan Yu has safely returned to Liu Bei.
Though I was glad for his presence, Lord Guan Yu seemed ill at ease during his time here. Like a sword, returned to its scabbard. It seems he is back where he belongs.
Now we may finally be able to stop Lord Guan Yu's unwavering blade. We are to be enemies. We must not let our erstwhile friendships stand in our way.
That goes without saying. Our personal lives have no bearing on the war. When next we meet, I will put aside my past with Lord Guan Yu and face him with everything I have.
They say Lord Cao Cao didn't hesitate even against an old friend. Kind of reassuring, actually.
We've grown in strength since you arrived. We're at a point where we can rival any other faction. Are you hungry? Eat and drink your fill. Don't worry. You've more than earned it. I like your attitude. It makes me feel better about giving you all that food. The real problems lie ahead of us. Though we have gained strength, our army organization is lagging. We've grown too big. The troops need training. We need equipment. Our structure needs reviewing. Provisions need securing. There is always more work to be done. My suffering will continue a little while longer, it seems. I'm glad we dragged you into our forces. You're a great officer, and useful as my eyes and ears. Cao Cao is impressed with you too, especially with how you command your troops. I hate to admit this, but I can't imagine doing this without you. No need to thank me. We're at the point where Cao Cao's goal of ending the chaos and forging a new era is finally within reach. The coming battles will have huge ramifications for the fate of the land. I can't say I'm not excited. All the more so, because you're here. Together, we'll open up a path for Cao Cao to achieve conquest.
So you're saying Caocao will soon...
I suppose you have come to train as well. Might we do this together? Training alone does have its limits after all. Thank you. There is much to learn from... After the Battle of Guandu, Lord Cao is one step closer to his goal. It is now that we must exercise the most vigilance. For we shall serve him as his officers, even after he has unified the lands. Of course. It does not end there, however. After joining Lord Cao army, I have met many great warriors. Guan Yu, Xiang Liao, and you, of course. I have since done my best not to be left behind, and I have finally begun to realize what I must do. I am to seek new heights as a warrior, ones that only I can reach. This is my current goal. With you by my side, I am certain that I can make it a reality. Or rather, I must. I was only able to decide my path because I had you as my friend. Since our encounter at Shuijing Retreat, and even after I entered into Lord Caocao's service, you've helped this fool immeasurably. I will master the warrior's path, so that I will not be ashamed in front of my greatest comrade. Would you watch over me on my journey?
Oh, it's you! I mean, hello, sir. Here for Lord Eugene's training?
He's earned quite a reputation after the victory at the Battle of Guandu was
A lot of new faces today, saying they want to undergo his training.
Newcomers who don't know how terrifying Lord Eugene is will be done and out of here before you... It's pretty much just you and us that are able to...
Strange, though. He seems a bit later than normal today. It's rare he's not on time.
Hey, he's here! And Lord Cao is with him.
I've come here today to give praise to Eugene and his achievements. My strategists tell me that our victory at Guandu was due to order being maintained in the castle, despite the disadvantage. That was achieved by Eugene, a man without peer. You should be proud to receive guidance from him.
I'm grateful for the generous words.
Well then, work hard.
He sure didn't stay long, huh? Well...
Which makes it pretty incredible he came here just to praise Lord Eugene, huh? I know I was moved.
You, over there. Have I not made it clear that there is to be no personal conversation? Now 2,000 practice swings for all of you, including newcomers. Of course, if a soldier tries to run away from this, they're sure to flee in a real battle. Time to commence the drills. Prepare yourself. Quite a few ended up running away. What are you saying now? If we don't separate the wheat from the chaff here, we'll hold back those who have provided years of distinguished service. Those who understand what we are trying to achieve here ought to be able to sense that. I'll continue with little mind for how I may appear. After all, I have you and Lord Cao, who see through to the heart of things.
I'm just finished. If you have the time, I'd like to get to know you a bit better. Thank you. Talking with you always has a way of clearing... Do you... At the time, I believed I was simply a weapon for my lord. That was why I couldn't understand Lord Cao when he spoke of the future. I was indeed. I'm afraid I caused you unnecessary bother, but no need to worry anymore. After fighting alongside you and all our great allies, becoming a Lord's weapon does not mean to simply fight. It means to take the will of one's Lord as their own. And if the Lord treads off the true path, they must be prepared to correct them. That is true fealty. That unyielding spirit is the mark of becoming a Lord's weapon. When I said I would ensure Lord Louis Bu was punished in the afterlife, Lord Cao, he saw that this blade can still be sharpened further. You see through to the essence of map. However, this revelation of mine is still fresh. If I do, I hope you can help me one more time. As someone with the same Lord, who knows all, I entrust to you my everything. My dearest friend.
To stay motivated as tired as we are. I'm just...
Excuse me a moment.
Lord Shichu started a field nearby, working on it whenever he can. What an admirable man.
And
okay, quiz time. What post did Lord
So
Cao
you're
Cao...
saying Caocao will soon seize the reins and reign over the realm?
Of course. He could gain...
Another war?
We need to assess the situation.
Now! We need some assistance over there. Let's offer ours, without delay. Begin the advance! Die! Take this! All my might! Good eye!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Let's go. This territory is out. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
This appears to be as far as
as we go.
Now, take this.
Rough. Now is the time to attack. Forward! Take that.
Rough. This territory is ours.
The retreat would be the best option right now.
Now, let's go. Let's go. Yes! Now, rough. With all my might. The enemy officer.
Keep your guard up.
It's looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
It's gotten bad for us. We have to redouble our efforts.
I see you.
It appears the resistance is futile.
Time to act.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it. Let's go. Can't take it anymore. Retreat! Retreat! Loose! Bring them down. Sorry. I'll leave this area to you. We will make our stand here. Prepare for battle. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
All my might! Get this here! Got you! All my might! Concentration!
That was a dignified performance. You are indeed a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Your combat abilities are terrific. They shall serve as an example for my own efforts.
Time to act. Looking rough.
All good, everyone? Let's do this when you're ready.
Keep all my might.
officer has been defeated. I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. This territory is ours. Let's go.
The retreat would be the best option right now.
Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
You really are amazing.
The enemy
I
officer
always knew it.
has been
You
defeated.
surpassed even my highest expectations.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect!
Appears the resistance is futile.
Halt! We must assess the situation.
Got this.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Looking rough. Loose. Time to act. All my might.
I leave the rest up to you.
Let's go. I've been waiting for this. Got you. Bear witness to my power. Won't get any more. Retreat! Retreat! You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. It's time we made our move. Everyone, ready yourselves!
Sorry. I'll leave this area to you. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer.
Your combat abilities are terrific. They shall serve as an example for my own efforts.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might!
been defeated.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we come.
Get ready to be brought down.
Let's find a way to overcome this situation.
End this here.
Thank you for rushing in to save me. So we be free from this predicament.
With all my might.
The resistance is futile.
The momentum is on our side. Excellent opportunity. The enemy officer has been defeated.
So you accept. Very well. I am ready.
Let's go.
To the likes of you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Remaining true to one's principles is the path to victory.
Another war? We're only surviving because my husband is...
Zulu. Yes.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect. And act.
Easy.
All my might.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Now. Check that. Looking rough. Take this.
This territory is ours.
Let's go. Now. Bear witness to my power. All my might.
Infested?
The enemy officer has been defeated. With all my might. All my might.
Infested?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that.
Well done.
I do not care who moves.
Take that. Take this. Getting rough. Take this. Let's go. Time for a good old fight. Get ready. Now. Let's go. Fight! Tables turn. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now. Getting rough. Concentrate. Looking rough. Looking rough. Bear witness to my power.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Zheng Liao is a perfect warrior.
So Lord Cao Cao's getting serious about uniting the land. We should...
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks.
Ah, good.
Lord Eugene is way too strict.
I apologize, but I am glad to see you. I am. That's why I sent you a message. The battle in Guandu is over, so I wanted to speak with you. We fought in many battles together, and at the same time, our Lord has continued to make great strides toward unifying. My aim is to lead the way, Lord Xiahou Dun, Zheng Liao, and my current goal is to prove myself to you, even amongst such esteemed company. I have? I fear the excitement might go to my head. Right now, we fight alongside each other as equals. I hope to become the sort of officer who inspires absolute faith in his troops. If possible, I'd like you to make sure I don't lose sight of that goal. I tend to rush into things. In that sense, we are like partners. Oh, and remember the record I was creating for us to show? Back then, I felt a distance between us. So, how about well...
Another war? Sleeping dragon and...
Surprise quiz time! Lord Zheng...
I'm surprised to hear that the young ones don't know that Lord Jia Shu used to be.
Thank you.
Okay, quiz time.
Very good. Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are. I'm just about to...
Sleeping dragon and fledgling phoenix. Ah, such striking names. They must have earned them.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xingye. So never go out at night without a light to guide you.
Protect my family when the bad guys come to town.
Just got a big alcohol order from Lord Shun Yu.
Bolster our defenses! We cannot hand over this position!
Forward. Everyone, follow me. Now advance!
Okay, let's prepare to make our attack. We need to make this decisive.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory is ours.
Things were looking pretty dicey there. Last thing I want is a repeat of that.
Now!
Looking rough. Take this. Nice.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. We're joining our allies. Concentrate our forces.
Now.
Let's go.
Here's the resistance is futile.
With all my might. The enemy officer
Up to you.
has been defeated.
Let's go.
Time to attack. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me.
Now,
Counting on you.
This territory belongs to us. I can now expand on my strategies.
the enemy officer
Our enemies fell
has
to
been
my
defeated.
incredible might.
Bear witness to my power.
Get over there. Take this.
Let's go. Looking rough.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Now, take this. With all my might. I've been waiting for this. Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated. This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Oh boy, you really are amazing.
The enemy officer
I'm glad
has been
you're
defeated.
with us.
Now.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
My ambition cannot be stopped. A true warrior of the three kingdoms.
Concentrate. This is tough, no matter how you slice it. I can't believe
the enemy officer has been defeated.
Counterattack. Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh boy, you really are amazing! I'm glad you're with us.
Let's go. How could I?
The front needs our help. We must go to aid them at once.
We advance. Let's go. Together. Commence the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
You've come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here?
Not an officer? You must be kidding! Now! Whoa. Looking rough. Can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Forward. Everyone, follow me.
Now advance!
With all my might.
Counterattack. Looking rough. Looking rough. I'm making my way up. All my might. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. Retreat would be the best option right now.
I've been waiting for this.
Indeed, you really do seem to be a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
Take that! I can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Now. Time for a good old fight. Get ready. Let's go. With all my might. Nothing left to fear.
The enemy officer
shall see us
has been
through this
defeated.
battle.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sure know how to fight.
Simply incredible! A feat no other could perform.
Charging it alone for the sake of valor. Guess you want to die. Got you. Bear witness to my power. Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my power.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
ambition cannot
has been
be
defeated.
stopped.
Take this! You have your opponent. Come at me! Let's go. Take that! Take this! Take this! There we go! We end this here! Easy. We end this here! Nice. We end this here! Bear witness to my power. We end this here! I see you. Take that! Take this! Gotta be quicker than that. With all my might. Take this. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Being hungry keeps you in low spirits.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Lord Yuan Shao was loved by the people of Hebei for being
I never would have thought Lord Cao Cao... Why?
Lord Eugene is way too...
Another war?
So you're saying Caocao will soon seize the reins and reign?
I wanted to talk to you about what's in store for us in the future. Yeah. So, and he's made major progress towards his goals, having won at Guandu. Lately, I've been thinking about what I should do next. Do I remain with the leading faction and serve as a central figure in the forging a new era? Or do I head out in search of something? Either way, I thought it'd be fun if I could do it with you by my side. Yeah, I thought you would. That's what I was hoping to hear. Still, things aren't set in stone, but no matter what the future holds, I want to keep you close by. So, whatever you plan on doing, you can expect I'll be along for the journey. That's...
Lord Shu Huang occasionally comes by to purchase gifts of appreciation for his troops.
And lo, I have come. I had so hoped to run into you. Could I ask you to spare a moment? I appreciate you not tossing me out into the street. I was in a strategy meeting with Lord Jiashu and the others. We reached an impasse, and the water he recommended was dubious indeed. I was not aware there was any kind of water that could leave one in such... So you, who were not even there, have surmised the truth as well? After the Battle of Guandu, I feel as though everyone is even more unified in their desire to elevate Lord Cao Cao, as more and more men of talent assemble to serve him, fortifying our core. After all, I possess neither eloquence nor a sharp mind, and although I have a firm grasp on the nature of man, I am not one to deploy extensive strategies. And yet, everyone includes me in their plans, as if it is a matter of course. At this rate, I am not at leisure to be so self-abased. I must offer many proposals, use what I can, and take on any and all possible challenges. That is why I ask that you allow me to use you as well. I swear to you, I shall put you to work in the manner most suitable for your skills. Indeed, leave this to me. I shall find the best way to properly utilize the skills of a... Now that I think about it, talking to you like this, achieving such assuredness with... is that a bed over there? I have become quite drowsy now that the tension has left me. Fret not, for I can sleep on my own. Good night, and pleasant dreams.
They say Lord Cao Cao didn't hesitate even against an old friend. Kind of reassuring, actually. I'm surprised to hear that the young ones don't know that Lord Jiashu... Hard seeing Lord Xiahou Dun with his eye like
that. Yes, your study partner seems to...
Then it looks like I have a rival.
I'm looking forward to our next lessons. I'm glad I introduced you to each other. So, how was your first real lesson? It's a different kind of challenge to fighting a battle, isn't it? Huh? No one. I know you don't remember anything. It was wonderful seeing you so focused. Our Lord is finally aiming to capture Jing Province. If you see, the province is said to be home to many great academics. Anyway, let us pray for victory. Who knows? My intuition. That's why we must have faith. Our Lord's insight. Our strategist's wisdom. Your sharp eyes are the key to... Don't think of it like that. Find yourself in trouble, and I'll be there to help. To usher in tranquility and peace. Still, I really am counting on your help. Once you found a good comrade, a friend, I can't die in peace until our relationship reaches that level.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different... Lord Eugene is way too strict.
They say some officers and members of the UN family have joined.
I miss the days when thieves were a timid bunch.
They say some officers and members of the UN.
Lord Yuan Shao loved his kids.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly...
Another war?
Don't go out there dying for nothing. Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are. I'm just about at the end.
Lord Shu Huang occasionally comes by to purchase...